Half-ton trucks have changed a lot over the years. They're not just workhorses anymore. Today, one pickup has to do it all. And if you're shopping in this segment right now, the 2027 Ram 1500 deserves a serious look. Strong engines, a smooth ride, a premium interior, and plenty of capability make it one of the most complete half-ton trucks you can buy. In the next few minutes, I'll go through 6 reasons why the 2027 Ram 1500 might be the smartest truck purchase you can make this year. Number 6. V8 engine. We're doing this as a countdown, starting with the good stuff and working our way toward the biggest reasons to buy the truck. First up, a proper truck powertrain. At a time when more automakers are moving away from 8-cylinder engines, Ram is still giving buyers that option. For a lot of truck fans, that's a very big deal. The V8 is a classic. It delivers the sound, the feel, and the personality. Sure, fuel economy isn't its strongest feature. Efficiency has become one of the biggest priorities for modern buyers. But that's why Ram also offers the Hurricane in the lineup. The important thing is, buyers still have a choice. Join us as we explore the world of wheels. Subscribe now and buckle up for the adventure. Number 5. Smooth drive. One thing this truck has been getting right for years is ride quality. The 2027 Ram 1500 simply feels more refined than most full-size pickups on the road. Whether you choose the Hurricane engine or stick with the V8, power delivery is smooth and predictable. Around town, it doesn't bounce over every pothole like some trucks tend to do. On the highway, it settles in nicely and feels comfortable even after hours behind the wheel. The impressive part is that the pickup doesn't lose its composure when it's time to work. Hook up a trailer, load up the bed, and the Ram still feels planted and controlled. And if your adventures take you beyond the pavement, the suspension does a great job absorbing rough terrain without beating up the driver and passengers. Number 4. TRX. Speaking of off-roading, the TRX is back. That's the biggest headline for the 2027 Ram 1500. The truck maker isn't just bringing back its desert-running monster. The rig is returning with SRT tuning as well, making this one of the most anticipated performance pickups we've seen in years. The numbers alone are enough to grab attention. We're talking about 777 horsepower and 680 pound-feet of torque. Of course, this isn't a truck built for everyone. The price is expected to land well into 6-digit territory, putting it far beyond the reach of the average buyer. But that's not really the point. The Ram TRX exists to make a statement. It's the kind of vehicle people stop and stare at when it rolls by. And perhaps most importantly, its return sends a message to Ford and every other manufacturer in the high-performance truck game that Ram owns this segment. Number 3. Wide range of trim levels. The TRX might be the highlight, but for ordinary buyers, one of the strongest things about the 2027 Ram 1500 is just how many directions they can take. The company doesn't lock you into a narrow setup. Instead, it gives you a wide spread of trim levels. You can go for something more basic and work-focused, such as Tradesman, or step into higher trims, Bighorn for example, that feel more refined and feature-packed. The Laramie also sits right in that balanced zone, where comfort and capability meet in a very usable way. The Rebel is still the go-to if you want a more off-road focused setup straight from the factory. Higher up the ladder, the Limited brings a premium feel, and for those who want a more distinctive look and higher-end experience, trims like the Longhorn and Tungsten push things even further into luxury territory. You also get plenty of room to play with colors, wheels, packages, and small details that can completely change the personality of the truck. Number 2. Interior. We already touched on it earlier, but it's worth saying again. This is where the Ram 1500 really separates itself from most pickup trucks. Step inside, and it doesn't feel like a typical work-focused cabin anymore. It feels more like something designed with long days in mind, not just quick trips from job site to job site. The layout is clean, everything is easy to reach, and there's a clear focus on comfort without making it feel overly complicated. Materials play a big role here too. Soft touch surfaces, solid switchgear, and attention to detail in areas where most trucks usually cut corners. The seats are a major highlight. Long drives don't feel exhausting, even after hours on the road. There's plenty of room to stretch out, and storage is thoughtfully placed so small items don't just end up rolling around everywhere. The tech is integrated in a way that feels natural. It supports the driving experience instead of distracting from it. Number 1. Reliability. A truck can have all the power and tech in the world, but if it's unpredictable, it becomes stressful to own. Across the segment, you'll hear mixed feedback from Toyota Tundra owners dealing with issues in newer models, and Silverado drivers mentioning electronic glitches and inconsistent long-term durability. None of these rigs are perfect, and every truck maker has its own set of complaints from owners. But Stellantis has been improving in a way that shows up in ownership experience. A lot of Ram drivers report fewer headaches in day-to-day use, especially when the truck is properly maintained. That's why the reliability earns the number 1 spot. Plus, there's another side to it: resale value. Trucks that hold together well over time tend to keep stronger value on the used market. And that's exactly what you see with Ram when it's built on a solid reputation. Without that reliability factor, strong resale wouldn't follow. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time.